Hello everyone, this is Shayla Tomorrow. I'm coming at you guys today with a special video. This is my labor and delivery video for my daughter Jasmine. I want to get this started with just a brief summary of my pregnancy with her. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of vlogging or do any vlogging with it. Oh, you see her smile? Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick update. I found out I was pregnant basically, and immediately I started having a lot of bad nausea. So the doctor first diagnosed me with hyperemesis gravidarum. They sent me home with nausea medicine to take. They gave me 2 different nausea medicines. That didn't work. I still couldn't keep anything down. The last time we went to the ER, they had determined that one of my organs, the gallbladder, was inflamed. But they still wanted to try other things before dealing with the gallbladder. So I was admitted into the hospital for a week, where they gave me steroid shots, just continuously giving me nausea medicine, and seeing if anything would stay down. Unfortunately, nothing stayed down. So on the Friday, Thursday, they decided to prep me in trying to have surgery to see if that would stop the throwing up. During that time, that whole time before the decision of the surgery, I lost 34 pounds. So that just goes to show how much I couldn't keep anything down. I lost a lot of weight. So at that point, it was nothing. The choice was to go ahead and have surgery. Let's see what that does. So we had my gallbladder removed. I went home the next day, still on the nausea medicine. It started to get a little bit better. I wasn't throwing up as much, and eventually I actually was able to start keeping food down little bit by little bit. I was eating little, potatoes, a lot of little white carbs and crackers and stuff. All my food started staying down. So I started getting better, able to eat in the 2nd and the 3rd trimester. I still had nausea, but not as bad. Ultimately, I gained 35 pounds throughout my whole pregnancy. So now we're going to talk about the labor and delivery. I started feeling contractions every couple of hours, once an hour, something like that, once every 40 minutes. It was far apart. It wasn't that bad. And so I knew that I didn't have to rush to the hospital if it wasn't so close together. On Tuesday, it started getting more close together. Tuesday morning, it was like every 10 minutes, the contraction. So I was, talking to my aunt and mother, and they were over, and was like, go ahead and try to call the doctor. So I called, and my doctor told me to come in. So I came into the clinic. So this is Jasmine right now.
Here we are, folks. Just moments away from knowing whether or not we need to go to the hospital to have baby Jasmine.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to see you, baby girl. They checked me and everything. Then the contractions seemed like they relaxed a little bit. As I was at the doctor's office, it wasn't as bad as it was at the house. So the doctor was like, I don't think it's active labor. She was basically going to send me home, but then she was like, well, let me send you over to the hospital so that they can monitor it for about a few hours, and then, we'll determine from there. So me and my husband, we were heading over to the hospital to see what was going on with the babies.
Okay, so the doctor is sending us over to the hospital to get on a monitor, and we are, of course, you see what we doing.
Eating from Wendy's. Oh, and forgot to tell you that today is October 13th. It's going on 12/32. So we left the hospital, went to Wendy's to get something to eat. We'll see what happens, but she said Jasmine's not ready yet, so we're gonna get hooked up to a machine. But Jasmine is saying something different.
Okay, folks. This was our official false alarm.
False alarm 1. It is about to be 3 o'clock on October 13th. We're still 0 centimeters. But the pain lasts 30 seconds long, 15 minutes apart. So we will keep you updated.
The journey to Jasmine.
Once we got to the hospital, my doctor was still saying it's you know, she didn't think it was active labor. Now it was painful the whole entire time. It wasn't intense pain, but it was definitely hurting. So when my doctor came in, it was like, you know, give 30 more minutes, call for the nurse, and you know, we'll, you know, release you. Once that 30 minutes came, me and my husband started talking about what we wanted to eat. And we was going to go home and eat and wait for that day. Go back home and wait just to see what happens. But I guess the blood technician came in. And she was like, she ready to take my blood. And I was like, why you coming in and take my blood? We about to leave. And she was like, no, baby, you about to get admitted. You about to have a baby today. And I was like, I don't think so. So the nurse came in right after her, and it was like she said she was trying to, you know, beat the blood technician in and advised that we were going to have a baby today. The doctor was like, go ahead and admit her. We're going to have a baby tomorrow morning. So you can understand I wasn't expecting to have a baby that was October 13th on the Tuesday.
So why do I have these bags? There's been one big change in plans.
I've been admitted into the hospital so that we can have baby Jasmine. Yay! She will be here tomorrow morning, October 14th. That will be her birthday. Oh Lord. Mom took the baby and the baby was dropping. I guess the heartbeat was dropping.
The baby heartbeat dropping?
Yeah.
So it's just oxygen that they give
Yeah,
you?
this is just oxygen for the baby because her heartbeat was dropping just a tad and she was falling asleep.
Oh boy. Almost time. It is now October 14th. And Shayla just finished getting an epidural.
You're going to get an update so you won't be quick.
And right now she's unable to give an update because she's on the heavy oxygen. Because we are possibly just a couple of hours or two away from Jasmine being born.
Or maybe more.
So we're gonna let mommy rest and just wait for the baby.
Can't wait to see you, Jasmine. Mommy loves you. See you soon.
When the doctor checked me for the centimeters, I was still only like 1 centimeter. So he was like, we'll give it a few more hours, let it happen naturally, see how far we can go. We waited a few more hours, probably like 2 hours before they checked again, and I was at 2.5 centimeters from there. So to start progressing along, they popped my water. And from there, they basically was like, they saw meconium in my water, and they decided, okay, we're gonna, they was like, give it a few more minutes.
All right, folks, here we go. We got big contractions close together, and then our water's broke. So Jasmine will be coming on out anytime now.
We just want to monitor the baby, and then after that, a few moments later, they came in and they were like, "We're gonna have a baby today." So we went ahead and they was like, "We're gonna have a birthday today." We went ahead and got ready for surgery. You guys, before they did that, let me tell you about the epidural. Okay, the guy came in, the doctor. He came in looking like a mad scientist for real. And he wanted me in these strange positions, and the nurse warned me that he would ask that, the positions may be a little weird. So he had me in kind of like an Indian style and bent over for my epidural, and I had to be really still for the epidural. I did a really good job, the nurse said, but it was just a weird position to be in that long. So that was kind of interesting. Once my husband suited up, they took me over to the surgery to prep me. I went ahead and got prepped. They gave me some more medicine for numbing, and we basically had a C-section. And we had our baby Jasmine delivered October 14th at 4:05 a.m. in the morning. So that was on a Wednesday.
They got the baby out. Yeah. Can't see her yet though.
Alright, baby's out now.
I can't see her until they bring her around.
Good. Hold up just a second.
Look at that sweet baby. Good
What's she saying?
Mom was shooting questions.
And she came out 7 pounds and 7 ounces. Crying very loud. So I knew she was okay. Before they put her out, they asked me what her name was, and I said Jasmine. And then that's when I heard the crying. So our baby was born, and we were all very happy. At that point, they checked her, and so my husband went with her. I basically had to stay and get sewn up. They took me to recovery. I stayed in recovery for about 2 hours. From there, it got blurry a little bit. They gave me some medicines. So I couldn't remember everything as clearly. Once everything wore off, I was in my room. The room they assigned me to had a lot of visitors. My husband's mother and father, aunts and uncles, as well as my mother came to visit, and some of my family members came to visit us and to see our new addition to the family.
Yeah. We're going home today.
Today is the day, October 16th, Friday. We are taking our little angel Jasmine home. Jasmine is ready to go.
Going home.
Going home. I'm taking my baby with me.
Let me show you guys her a little bit more closely. This is Jasmine. She's sleeping now. You like her red dress? We took some Christmas pictures in this dress. But that's my labor and delivery story. We went home. We took her home I think we stayed in the hospital for about maybe 2.5 days. We left on Friday. So yeah, about 2.5 days. And I was getting better. So, and they checked me and, you know, released me, said we both could go home. So we both went home. She was definitely a healthy baby. Nothing wrong with her. I kept her in the room with me mostly. I didn't send her to the nursing quarters a lot. I just let her stay with us because we were so happy and proud of her. She was such a good baby. And we just took her, you know, we took her home, and we've been enjoying her ever since. She's going on 2 months old. As of December 14th, she just turned 2 months old. And she's definitely our Christmas gift. She's a truly a blessing and a miracle, because she really battled through a lot throughout the pregnancy, and she just came out so strong and healthy through everything. So we're very thankful for Jasmine. So that's my labor and delivery story. To sum it up, I just want to say to you guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And we also hope you have a Happy New Year. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
One more important thing, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, don't forget to like it by clicking the like button below. Also, click the subscribe button to receive notice of new videos to enjoy and watch from me. Till next time, this is Shayla Tomorrow. Bye!